Raila succeeded to put Nyanza together. And both Nyanza and good case in Nyanza, this division was not there. I told you when we spoke this morning that every time you sat with Raila, it was an opportunity for you to learn history that you didn't know, or to learn something and understand something you didn't know. He knew everything about people. He would tell me about, I was shocked when we were in a function one time in the Mirror, and he was telling me a long story about that place and some wazes around there. They didn't know how he got to know them, but he knew a lot of people. And which means he was very close to people. And because of that, you have seen an outpouring of love from all of us in Nyanza. I am sure, I am aware that there are at least 2 other groups of people from Kisi who are coming to see you. Grassroots leaders, women leaders, others who want to spend time with you. You have seen another 2 groups and they are seeing us today. It will continue like this because of the relationship and the environment that is cultivated within this area. And the Raila had a way of dealing with all of us. Even when there were tough times, he always had a way of getting us together to ensure that we focused on one thing. Along the May 2.1, there is no way anybody can sensibly and comprehensively speak about the life of Prime Minister Raila Odinga. The only responsibility I think we all have, those of us who are alive now, is to leave his legacy, to try and follow in his footsteps. I don't think there will be any other person like Raila Odinga, so we shouldn't even talk about there will be someone, there will be no one who will fit in the shoes of Raila Odinga. We can only try to emulate him and learn from the lessons that he has left us. I would like to request Mama that on behalf of all these wonderful people who are here and many others who are not here, especially the younger groups of academics from Kisi and researchers and others, that when you put up the Raila Odinga library and the Raila Odinga Institute and the big foundation, these people are allowed to contribute to putting. As I told you, our soapstone covers are working on something. Our big tool makers in Kisi are working on some things. Please, we would like to, and I know a good number of these people would like to contribute in a way that we can immortalize the contributions of the Honorable Raila Odinga in our community. And secondly, I associate myself with the remarks that have been made by the others. I think the greatest burden you carry, Mama, is that you will continue to remain our mother, all of us. Sasa tutakutafuta tu, ukiendelea, tunaongea na wewe, tunakuja kwa maombi, na blessings na vitu zote hapa. Kazao mzee alituonyesha hivyo, that he was ahead, tulikuwa sisi tunamfuata, na alikuwa anatufundisha. And those of you who are young leaders, like my wonderful people here, Kesairo and Ibagendi and the engineer, Wadia, Shimia Obiri, the best thing we can do to Raila is one, do everything we can to erase tribal boundaries in this country. The story of tribes is primitive. If there's anybody who fought that and lived against that all his life was Raila. If you really love Raila, your war against the tribal lines must be bold, strong, and pronounced. So that we say, we build Kenya. Raila was leading Project Kenya. That is what we should all be focusing on. We work very hard to ensure that we pull people together with close hands. And as has been demonstrated here, when you live that way, everyone loves you. Look at what has happened in this country, and Raila has continued to unite us in absence. Finally, let's keep peace and keep unity, because that's what Raila wanted for Kenya. The rest we will get time to talk about it. And once again, Mama, thank you so much. May I now very kindly, with absolute utmost humility, request you to greet these wonderful people. Thank you so much, and God bless you.
Matiangi, the dignitaries that are sitting up here, and all of you. And also me, good morning. Today I was a bit low. I was feeling low. But when the kisses arrived through that gate, I warmed up. Because I saw all the familiar faces. These people sitting up here are people we worked with very, very closely. They've worked with Baba, Raila, Odinga, very, very closely. And therefore, we regard them, through their thesis, regard them as members of our home. There are people who don't need any invitation to come. There are people who don't need to be shown, this is where you sit, because they'll come in and look for the seat where they want to sit. But I'm very happy to have seen this group. This group comprises of many, many people of different areas. I've seen the Wazee. Thank you very much, Wazee. I've seen Wakina Mama. I've seen leaders. I've seen young leaders who have got a big responsibility to carry the mantle that they've been left with. Your coming here cannot be taken for granted. It is special, and I'm most thankful to see you and to welcome you to this place. Now, this place where we are is called Opoda Farm. But Raila was buried next to his father in Nyamira. Not Nyamira Kisii. Don't go looking for Nyamira, for the burial place in Kisii. Nyamira in Bondo, at the home known as Kango Kajaramungi. So I'm sure that when you live here, you'll go and pay your home there. And then we can believe. The rest we'll talk, and we've talked with the leaders. Thank you very much for coming.